Hey guys, Creepstar Gamer here. Welcome back to a new series that I'm starting called Ramen Noodle Review, and we're gonna be reviewing ramen noodles. I don't know how else to put it. I also am experimenting with camera positions right now, so I have no idea if this one's even good or not. It looks pretty good to me on screen, so we're gonna do it. So in this video, we are going to be actually this noodle, these noodles, this noodle, however you pronounce it. Just a heads up right now, I am no expert at this when it comes to reviewing food items at all. But this particular noodle actually was the one that made me think to do this series. And it actually was the one that sparked the whole idea in my head. So, without further ado, if I don't throw it off the table, Tapatio, focus, focus. There we go. It's Tapatio. I'm probably saying that wrong. And this is, in fact, a ramen noodle that is not Asian. I think it's made in Korea still, or made in Korea. Yep, right there, made in South Korea. So it's actually made by probably just another actual ramen noodle company. But this is interesting. I didn't mean to do that. It's not expired for anybody that was curious. I found this at Walmart. They have this one. I think a chicken and a shrimp flavor. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say this. I have had the shrimp flavor already. And it almost it was good. It was delicious, but it was spicy. Um Indicated by this label here. Yes. Eh, yeah, it was, long story short, it was spicy on both ends. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Um, some of you may have noticed that this looks a little bigger than standard noodle bowls. I actually have a standard size noodle bowl, a regular old-fashioned top ramen here, for size comparison, and you can see it is actually a little shorter, or I mean a little, yeah, this one's a little bigger. And that, I mean, they're about the same this way, so, but yeah, this is a little smaller, which I found interesting. If I can reach it, but here's nutrient facts. What if I can speak? There's this stuff if you're interested. Um, so I'm just gonna go based off the directions here, which is open lid halfway, add seasoning, flavor, and room temperature water. Yeah, no, I'm getting it out of the fridge. Don't. No, I'm just gonna get it out of the water thingy in the fridge or the sink. Center microwave 3 minutes. Usually do that. That's 90% of how noodles go, anyways. And cooking times may vary. Microwave. Enjoy. Okay, that's pretty standard. Here's the instructions here for reference, and they're about the same. This is probably going to be in the future, if camera. In the future, this right here is probably going to be the standard comparison to most everything, because this is just your standard noodle bowl. Now, I'll be doing cup noodles and stuff here too, but when I'm comparing bowls, I'm going to pretty much be comparing it to this. So, or like, physical comparison, like, the height. So yeah, um, I don't know what other way to put this other than let's stick this in the microwave and see how it comes out. Because honestly, I have not had the original flavor, but I've had the shrimp flavor, and I can confirm that one is good, as I said before, and I'll stick with that warning that I also said before. Um, I just I'm really curious what original flavor is, because it doesn't really say on here what original flavor is. Wait, what are they? Oh, one's Spanish, one's English. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I'm assuming it's gonna taste like the Tapatio hot sauce. I'm sure that is not how you say it, but I'm gonna say it like that for the rest of the video because that is how I'm reading it. That's how I'm gonna say it, and if you're aggravated by that, that is on you. I'm just gonna assume this is gonna taste like the hot sauce, which I have never had. Um, so I guess there's only really one way to find out. Let's stick it in the microwave and try it. Okay, so one thing I wanted to elaborate on is the fact that even though the bowl itself is like a decent, almost double the size of a regular size noodle bowl, as you'll see here in just a second, the actual noodles I feel like is roughly the same size, if not smaller. But right now I'm just showing the what the packet looks like, and as you can see, sometimes they got like the vegetables and stuff like separate, but they're included. But as you see here, like I'm showing where the noodles itself is actually about the same size. I want to say maybe even smaller than the Nissin noodles, but you do get a lot more juice and flavor here. I still feel like that they could have did it in a regular size and not like, been as, I feel like that it's a little deceptive, whatever that word is, about the size. Anyways, another thing I wanted to point out is that I thought it would probably end up tasting like the hot sauce, but as you see here, this flavor pack looks like taco seasoning a lot, and it also just so happened to smell like taco seasoning a lot. So that probably can give you direction of the actual flavor of what this actually is gonna taste like. And thinking about that now, I should have guessed that, but yeah. So anyways, I went ahead and prepared some room temperature water, like it said to, on the instructions. And here, I will just say I'm demonstrating where the fill line is, but I'm actually, I don't have 3 hands, and it can be a little difficult to pour water, hold the lid back, and hold the camera at the same time. But we'll just we'll just say that, I was showing you where the fill line was and that I was filling it up right to the fill line. So here I am just sticking it in the microwave and just cooking it. And like it said on the instructions, 3 minutes. So it just be cooking for 3 minutes. Okay, so here it's about to be done here, and one thing I wanted to say is that the whole kitchen smelled like tacos, or like taco seasoning or something like that. So it is something that like it's not something you expect out of a noodle flavor, and it's not like it's not the same exact taco seasoning like that you would get like at the store in like the pouches type smell either, but that's the closest thing I can think of that it smells like. And I will say here in this particular shot, it does look really good. And as you'll demonstrate here, I did put it in for 3 minutes. as we just saw, and here I am stirring it, and the noodles are actually not done yet. In fact, excuse me, when I cut the camera here in a second, I actually put it back in for another minute because it's actually not even hot. So that is something to be aware of if you are getting these noodles for yourself. Alrighty, so as you pretty much heard me say in the voiceover, this stuff very much smells like a taco. The flavor pouch smelled like a taco. The noodles, they smell like a taco. So, my guess is they're going to taste like a taco. Now, so what I decided to do to go along with the, I guess, Mexican food theme here is I got me some Pancho's queso. This stuff is really good. This is probably some of the best store-bought queso you can get. I done heated it up. As you can see, looks very good. So I got me some what's left of cantina style chips. So I got something else too. I got something else here that we're going to try. That's going to be completely off the walls random. But here it is. Alright. Coke Starlight. Disclaimer about this too. I've already had this. And my conclusion for this is it tastes like cherry Coke. But this whole review here, just get everything here nice in the shot. Everything. This is for this review is for this here. So I'm gonna go ahead and crack this open. Just give it a sniff. Smells like cherry Coke. Actually, I'm getting a slightly different flavor this time around. Still tastes like cherry Coke, but maybe, I don't know how you describe it. It's cherry, to me it's just cherry Coke but different. But that is if this is too spicy for me. Now I can handle some spice, but you know, the shrimp stuff was bad in terms of spicy. So I should have pulled up a chair or something. I'm gonna not get in the light here, and I'm gonna go ahead and give this stuff a try. So, looks pretty good to me. It really does, like, it's pretty good. This is nowhere near as spicy as the shrimp one. That or the shrimp one that I had had some extra spice in it, but this is pretty good actually. It's still spicy, but it's not like casually as I'm choking on something. So it is spicy. It's not like bad spicy or anything like that. Overall, it does have a taco flavor. Let me get another bite. Yeah, it's maybe not like less of a taco flavor and more like a Mexican-y chicken flavor. Or like a, the flavor, those flavor pouches that you can get at the store that you would put in like that if you were making, some kind of like Mexican inspired dish or something like that. And I guess you could do like you put that flavor in like beef and stuff, but it's kind of like similar to like a taco flavor, but at the same time it's not. But it's also really good. Like in terms of flavor, I'm gonna actually give this a good 7 out of 10, and that's pretty good. I would definitely buy this again, and I would definitely eat it again.
Hey, sorry about that. I am actually taking the score down from a 7 to about a 6.5, just because once the noodles start to cool off, they start to not taste very good at all. In fact, I would highly advise against eating these cold, just because of the fact that they're really not that good when they're cold. So either eat them quickly, or you're going to have to heat them back up a couple of times so you're a slow heater. Just keep in mind that from this point forward, the score is now a 6.5 instead of a 7. Overall, the noodles are still good. I still like them, and I still would buy them again. You just can't eat them cold because they are actually really not good at all cold.
I will say the whole kitchen smelled like a taco. Yeah. I mean, I don't know much more to say about it. It may have some of this guy's hot sauce in it. Let me taste the juice here. Yeah, it's I don't know what more to say about it. Other than it's pretty good, and I highly recommend it. It's definitely different, so you don't go into this with obviously you don't go into this with like expecting an Asian flavor, because it's really not. It's definitely going to be more that Mexican style flavor that you would get at like a Mexican restaurant or something like that. Something I noticed is this guy right here looks like he could be related to that guy. Maybe they are. Who knows? But anyways, let me stand back up here where I can see what I'm doing. Anyways, yeah, I highly recommend it. If you see this stuff at your Walmart or your grocery store or wherever, I would recommend picking it up and trying it. Now, I believe this ended up being about like over $3 for this. I feel like you get less noodles, but you have more juice here, and the juice it's not watery. It's a very, very strong flavor. But I don't really have any complaints about it. I mean, if this video does well, and you guys want me to, I'll go back to the shrimp and I'll try it again. And I'll film myself eating it, and if it's either one or two things happen. I've built up my spice tolerance since probably about this time last year, or I just got a really spicy one, or the shrimp ones are just real spicy in general. So, like I said, if this video does well, I'll go after that one next. But I got a couple more of these planned ahead, and I'm not going to spoil them, but both of them are packages that you would boil in a pot. I'll just leave it at that. Anyways, thank you for sitting here and watching me eat noodles and just put queso in the corner and take 2 sips out of that. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed it and you want me to do this stuff some more often, just let me know, and I'll be sure to get you guys set up with some more content here. So anyways, if you did enjoy this video, go ahead and like it and subscribe. Somewhere here or over here, I guess over here, because the camera, it's not going to flip it. Yeah, and I'll be sure to do more of these. If you guys like them, let me know. I'll do more. So anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.